Hey, beautiful Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your Tarot and Oracle reading for October 2025. We're going to see what is coming for you in October, and then what challenges you might face, what blessings you'll receive, get some advice cards from Spirit, and then we'll pull some Oracle cards. Now, before we get into your reading, just a few reminders. This reading is for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Some months you'll resonate more with one than the other. I usually resonate with my rising sign, but some months my sun sign or my moon sign really speak to me, so I recommend you watch all three for a full picture. And while I say this reading is for October 2025, timing is divine, and so are you. So if you do find this outside of time, there's probably a message in here for you, and I encourage you to watch. Now, I'm trying to grow my channel, so I appreciate if you get value here to like and subscribe. That'll help others find my videos as well. I'm using the Trick or Treat Tarot because it is October, and I will use some Halloween and Samhain themed oracle decks as well. Those will be in the description below. I've cleared your space. And now let's get into the reading. God, Spirit, Universe, please bring truth, clarity, and understanding to this reading for the Aquarius family and help Aquarius find their highest and most blessed timeline. Thank you, Spirit. So Aquarius, what's interesting about October is on October 6th, there will be a full moon in Aries, and that's going to affect your 11th house, which is like the natural house of Aquarius. It has to do with community and the greater world at large, and how you impact and interact with the world, and also your dreams and goals and aspirations, which is the natural house of Aquarius, right? So this is real powerful energy, and the full moon can bring endings, culmination, it can shine a spotlight. So I feel like these readings are going to have a lot to do with that lunation, okay? So Aquarius, your month starts with the Ace of Cups, which is powerful. Powerful. Like a gift from Spirit that places you on a new timeline that's aligned with your heart's true desire. This could be a new level of awareness of what you really want. This can also be a new relationship as well, right? Whatever this is, it's bringing you happiness or hope for the future. You know, this is the beginning of a new path that takes you to your heart's true desire. So it's very, very exciting. And then you have the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So whatever this new calling is, or whatever this new gift is, comes with some challenges, as you would expect, because it's going to disrupt things. You know, this could disrupt relationships. Some of you Aquarius. Now, this is not necessarily a love reading, but if it is, this could be meeting somebody that ends an old relationship. You know, we'll see. But I mean, it's going to be different for all of you. But the 5 of Cups, you know, you have 2 of Cups behind you where you need to turn around and see the other side. You need to, for some of you, forgive yourself or others, to process grief, to let something go with the 3 spilt cups there in order to align with your heart's true desire, right? So there is a hiccup here. And then you have the 10 of Swords, which is like releasing yourself. Freeing your heart, letting yourself like be healed. You have to pull that sword out of your heart, though. You know, letting yourself be healed from an old way of seeing things or disillusionment, and learning to see things, finding a brand new way of seeing things. So like, whatever this Ace of Cups is that's bringing you promise and a very, very passionate, fiery new beginning, some things in your life are not ready for that. And they try to stand in your way. And you will need to deal with them. You will need to turn around and see the 2 cups, pull the sword out of your heart, free yourself in some way. And then you have the 10 of Cups. And then you do have the 9 of Swords, but it did come out upside down. which means freedom from worries, freedom from fear, freedom from living in the past or in the future. In the past where regret or resentment exists, in the future where fear or dread exists, right? So it's like being more in the present. And the 10 of Cups is all of your hopes and dreams, or many, many of your hopes and dreams coming true. So this is wish fulfillment, right? 10 of Cups is love. It is blessings. It's feeling blessed, not just in relationship, but it's feeling blessed from spirit. Like you can hear spirit talking to you, you know? So if we're talking about this full moon in your 11th house, beautiful Aquarius, you know, it feels like the ending of maybe a relationship or a group that you had been a part of, freeing yourself from ties in that energy, you know, and I just feel like freeing yourself from ties in that energy, because this is a voodoo doll, you know, and this is like cord cutting energy, right? So this could have been a group that served you well at a certain point in your life, or for a long time in your life, and it can be difficult to let it go, but you're going to. And you're going to find freedom and fulfillment and happiness on the other side of that. Like, this is a big month of processing, all right? And it's like almost a forced ascension, Aquarius, where, you know, you want to do it, but spirit is like, or you know what? It's like, how do some people teach a baby to swim? And I do not condone this, but they throw the baby in the water, and it feels like that's what spirit's doing, showing you how to fly by pushing you off the building, right? So it can be scary, you know. The 9 of Swords inverted can be like facing your fears, overcoming your fears, or seeing through your fears, or overthinking. Because the 9 of Swords ultimately is overthinking. And it can also be overstimulation with the mental body, having a heavy course load. And inverted, 9 of Swords inverted is ending a heavy course load, or ending a lot of thoughts, so that your thoughts become clear, or you can stop studying so many things, that kind of thing. You know, it's going to be different for each of you, but you know what I'm talking about for each of you, okay? And then your challenge, 7 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Cups is like making a choice, choosing something, but you have to tap into your intuition. You know what your choice is. It says pick your poison. So you do need to know that there is consequence behind whatever you choose. Don't choose what's not good for you. You know what's not good for you, right? Don't choose what's not good for you. That can be a temptation for you this week. So don't do that, right? And 3 of Pentacles, show your work, show off, let people hear your words, let people see your creation, put yourself out there. You know, and also get to work creating, like it's go time. Something that you've been working on in the background, or that you've been preparing to create in the background, now you need to put in the foreground so that other people can participate or witness it in some way. You know, this is on a ladder. So like, you have to go up high to, like, you've been working on this for a while. You've been building it up, right? You have to go up high to finish it up. That can be a challenge for you as well somehow. Like, you really have to reach to finish something. And then your blessings, 7 of Pentacles, which is like an early harvest, a mini harvest that's going to give you what you need to move forward. It's going to give you the investment required to feed the machine to go forward for some of you. It's going to show you the early fruits that will give you the confidence that, yes, this works. We can move forward with it. I can keep doing it because I've seen now that it works. I'm a believer in my own creation. It's going to give you food or nourishment for the near future in some ways. You know, you could literally get like a little bit of money. No, this is the 7 of Pentacles, that you have more pentacles coming, right? After this will be more work to do, 8 of Pentacles, and your full harvest, 9 and 10 of Pentacles. So don't rest on your laurels and don't think this is it, but appreciate it and receive it. It's from Spirit for you. And then you have Justice. There could literally be a ruling in your favor, beautiful Aquarius. Like if there's any kind of legal thing, or something that you're hoping that a major institution or a legal institution will rule in your favor or allow you in some way to move forward, that is a blessing and it will be in your favor. Also, balance, because ultimately the Justice card is balance. It is balancing 2 scales. And for some of you, there's your heart in one scale and the feather in the other. It's light as a feather. You will be found guiltless, or you will be guiltless in something. You will find that you weren't at fault. You will learn to forgive yourself, because now you'll see that you weren't at fault in some way. And also, this is Lady Liberty. This is freedom. And also the Monopoly Man. This is money for some of you. I definitely see money because of the 7 of Pentacles as well. And then your advice cards, you have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. The Page of Swords is like really intimidated by this sword. He doesn't feel like he can carry it because it's so heavy. It's like so big, right? And when we first start studying things or learning things or picking up on a task that has to do with the mental body, the intellect, or communication, it can be overwhelming or daunting to learn everything that we need to learn and to become good at it. Do it. Take up the task. You have what it takes to be successful. You're going to grow larger, and the sword is going to grow smaller. Don't let the sword intimidate you. You are ready for this, and it's going to bless you. The Page of Swords also with the Ace of Cups tells me, again, there's this like new venture, a new mission that you're going to be on. And this is like new energy. So when presented with the opportunity to start something new or to go in a new direction, especially if it has to do with communication or the intellect, that is the way to go. With the 7 of Cups, if you want a clue about which cup to choose, right? Choose the one that has to do with your mental intellect, communication, and also that goes fast, because the Knight of Wands is the next card. And the Knight of Wands is very fast energy, right? So choose the quick route or choose a different route, which will turn out to take you quicker, right? I want to say, like, there is a faster way to do this. So keep your eye out for making a change. It's a new route with the Page of Swords. And then the 6 of, and that could really take you much, much quicker to your full harvest. I have with the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is giving as you receive and receiving as you gave. This is karma, and you have justice here. So don't cast your pearls to the swine. Number 1, first and foremost, don't do that, right? Because they'll trample them under feet. They won't be valued. Only give your pearls to energies, to people, places, and things that are worthy. Be discerning with the 6 of Pentacles. You can't just you can't just invest in every single thing that comes your way, beautiful Aquarius. And I know that might be an inclination for you, but it doesn't serve you, and it doesn't serve spirit, right? You have to be wise with your investments. With the 6 of Pentacles, that is the call, to be discerning. Take it as it resonates. And what else do we have for beautiful Aquarius for October? Thank you, Spirit. We have Skull of Stars. That's infinite possibilities, apple, risk and reward, and brambrack, or barmbrack, sorry, sweetness and synergy. So skull of stars, infinite possibilities. So this is there are blessings here for you. Keep your mind open, keep your eyes open, because this is real upper chakra energy. And this is the time too, I want to say, for these things to light up, to receive downloads. And look at this, the Ace of Cups. This is like dropping this pumpkin into your head. This is like downloads, right? So you are being given information. And again, with this big sword, this is a lot of information. So be open to what you learn, open to what you receive. Risk and reward, be smart about what you do. Weigh the risk and reward. Is the risk much greater than the reward? Do not do it this month. That is a strong caution with the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Okay? Mindful. And barmbrack, sweetness and synergy. So there are really, really beautiful and good things here for you. Sweetness, like real happy possibilities with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Things that are going to make your life better, that synergize better with who you are. Okay, so keep that in mind when it comes time to let things go and to process grief and to release thoughts that might haunt you or overthinking. Okay, and then you have coming of winter. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. Wow. The coming of winter. Darn. So this is like preparing your harvest, prepare for tomorrow, right? Like the squirrels gathering their nuts. When you get that early harvest, maybe sock some away. This is time to build up your stores for winter. Be more discerning, like I said, about what you invest in. Might be time to save some, And I'm going to be doing a mid-October reading, beautiful Aquarius, which could bring more clarity as well. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.